Hi, I'm Gary Killingsworth with Crimson Trace, and we're at Gunsite Academy. One of the topics that we talk about quite a bit at Crimson Trace, as well as a concept that's presented at Gunsite Academy, is threat-focused shooting. So for more information on that, I'm going to turn this over to Mann, host of Gunsite NOW.
Yeah, Gary, so here's the thing. Let's say you're out for an evening walk and you get charged by a werewolf. Well, you're going to focus on that werewolf. You're not going to take your eyes off of it. And with a handgun with traditional sights, when you bring it up, you have to shift that focus from the werewolf to your front sight. Now, that may happen at just the right time where you should realize that it wasn't a werewolf, it's just a giant poodle wanting to get petted. But there's also another aspect of threat focus that's very important. Let's say you're holding a bad guy at gunpoint, waiting for the police or whatever. Well, while you're doing that, you need to be focused on his danger areas, which is his hands and his waistline. If you're holding a handgun with traditional sights on him, with a center aiming point, you cannot see his waistline. His hands are covering that. That's the beautiful point of a reflex sight like this. You can keep both eyes open, still see the aiming point right where it's supposed to be. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So you ought to recognize that this is the same concept that Crimson Trace pioneered and perfected with the laser sight. With the laser sight, you can maintain a threat focus right on the target, hold a center hold, and keep your eyes and your peripheral vision aware of what's going on. But more importantly, in a situation like this where the threat is that close, you don't want to extend the handgun out towards the threat. You want the handgun back here in a retention position. The beautiful thing about threat focus shooting with a laser is you can easily see the laser on the target and still get your hits, just like this. Now you'll notice neither Gary or I ever said that a reflex sight or a laser sight is a replacement for your traditional sight. If you're wanting to get the best threat focus shooting you can have, Crimson Trace has you covered either with a reflex sight or an instinctive activated laser.